Hi, this is Matt with another amateur instructional video. We're looking at the OOSSXX camera system again. In particular, we're going to be setting up the IP Pro app from an Android phone, from a Samsung Galaxy phone. And so the first part, as always, before I show you how to set up the IP Pro app to work with the 8-camera OOSSXX system, is I want to go ahead and use the mouse provided. Right-click the screen, go to System Setup, Network Setup, and ensure your network status is healthy, okay? Now leave this screen up and I will walk you through how to set up the application on your phone. So to begin with, you want to go to the Android Marketplace, or the Play Store, excuse me. You want to go ahead and search at the top and type in IP space Pro. Okay, oh, I misspelled it there, but it already popped up. Okay, click that. Now, for the purpose of this video, I've actually already downloaded this application. So I'm going to go ahead and click Open. Okay, now at this point, if you have not registered an account for the IP Pro application, which most of you haven't, you want to click Register. Okay, at this point, you're going to put in a username, set up a password, and put in your email address. Now, after you click register, you need to make sure you go ahead and check your email and verify that email address to complete your registration for the IP Pro app, okay? So I've already set up an account. I'm going to go ahead and enter my password. Okay, I've entered my password. As you can see, it is logging me in now. Okay, I already have a device here. We're going to delete that. And we're going to set up a new one. Okay, so here we are. This is what it should look like the first time you open up the application. Now, as it shows to add a device, we want to click the plus sign, okay? Now, on this Android app, we're going to, just like the iPhone app, they're pretty much identical. We're going to click Add a Device by ID, okay? Now you have two options, okay? Now the Cloud ID is the identification for your network video recorder for your OOSSXX camera system, okay? That's its identification number. The first option is clicking the minus, and it'll open a camera, and go back to your OOSSXX camera system. Under Network Setup, click Show QR Code, and line up the box on your camera, on your phone, and it will automatically scan that Cloud ID for you, okay? It'll populate it for you. Now, if for some reason your camera's not working, you can actually click that field and you can type it in yourself, okay? Now, we've mostly got it typed in. I'm just going to hit the last few numbers here. 856, okay. I'm going to verify the numbers. Again, your Cloud ID is right here if I haven't pointed to it already. That's where you're going to find it. That's your identification. Okay, so 121-9306-856. Okay, now description, you can name it whatever you want. We're just going to use my device 1, okay? Now, here, username and password. This is the username and password you've set up for your NVR box specifically. By default, as you note with instructions and through your setup process, the username will just be admin and no password. We kept it the same for this demo unit. We're going to click Submit. Okay. Now it'll take a minute to load, and once it does, it should pop up again with what you saw before I deleted it. Okay, so it'll pop up at first as little camera clouds, okay? That doesn't mean it's not working. You want to go ahead and click that with your finger, and it should start to load, and now it's saying no video. Now, I didn't explain this earlier, but essentially I've only set up one camera, okay, camera 3, for the purpose of this demo. So down here you have different options. You can look at 1 camera, 4, 6, or 8. Okay, I'm going to click all 8. Okay, now there's camera 3 right there. Okay, you can see it's working, and I can even select that by itself, and it'll zoom in and just look at camera 3 for me, okay? Now, your other options with this application are, you have the pan, tilt, zoom button down there. That will allow you, if you have a camera that can pan, tilt, or zoom, essentially, then certainly you can use that feature and you can manually zoom it, move it, pan it, whatever you like. Now, for the purpose of this demo unit, we have the fixed cameras, okay? So we're not going to be able to do that. We're not going to use that function, but we will use the playback button, okay? Now, the playback button, as you'll note down here, you can cycle through with your finger. Now, to look at prior recordings. Now, this demo unit doesn't have any recordings, so I can't kind of cycle through, but you can see the various times and the date above, and you click the play button, okay? Now, once it starts filming, you can take a screenshot there, or you can take a video there of what you're seeing, okay? Now, after you've completed that, you can click your back button at the top, you can go to Me, and you can go to Local Records, and you can look at all the images or the videos you've taken, okay? Now we're going to go back. Your other options here through these settings are change your password, various settings. You can also set up notifications or alarm settings as well. The last feature down here is demo. Now demo will allow you to look at other data feeds, camera feeds essentially, for other demo units if you want to practice taking screenshots or videos. But pretty much that's the long and the short of this application, IP Pro. It works very, very well with the OOSSXX camera system, the 8 camera system, as well as the demoing of what we're doing now. And that's pretty much it. Everyone have a good evening, and if you have any questions, feel free to inquire.